Hello, it's been a while since I've come out and had a video, so I wanted to just throw a couple things out there to the disability community. And this isn't just my advice, this is based on some people that have spent many years, hundreds of years between all of us in the disability community from a wheelchair. I myself am a C5, C6 quad, over 40 years in the wheelchair. And after talking with hundreds of different people in the disability world, I'm going to throw out some advice, take it from the Quadfather for whatever it's worth. If you get disabled, and you are a quad or a para these days, and you come out of rehab, there are 4 things I think are necessary for you to do to live a productive, thriving life. I don't know what you're told when you come out of rehab. I think the times have changed from when I came out of rehab, so it's been a while. But the 4 things are, especially if you're young, what does young mean? If you were in your teens, 20s, 30s, maybe even 40s, and you became disabled these days, what I would do, based on what others have done, first thing I would do would be create an environment where you can do therapy at home. When I got out of the hospital in the early 80s, did all my physical therapy at home. The biggest part of physical therapy for me was pushing a manual wheelchair, which I still do today. So set up therapy at home, use a medicine ball, get in a manual wheelchair. If you're above a C3, I know C4s that push a manual wheelchair. That is your best therapy. Get ranged, work out with weights, get dumbbells, you can put handles on them real easy. So create an environment at home where you can do physical therapy, and then set up a routine where you do it every day. Every day you do something. Second thing I would do is, you live in a time when getting an education is easier than ever. Whether it be through the government, through grants, through scholarships. And now that you're in a wheelchair, you might not be able to do what you did before or what you thought you'd do. Get an education so you can work. I understand it might affect and will affect maybe what you're making on disability, but now they've put in place different programs where you can still work and get your disability and get a job that's paying you 3 times, 4 times, 5 times what your disability is. So get an education. I don't care what age you are, get an education, and you probably could get it for free if you work hard enough at it. So first thing, set up an environment of exercise, which means have a manual chair, which I see a lot of people that should be in manual chairs not, and they're in electric chairs, and I've heard all the reasons. I'm saving my shoulders, I'm whatever, but I'm telling you, push yourself around. That's your best therapy. Second, get an education. Those 2 things truly are critical. And the third thing would be to learn how to drive. Get back in driving if you were driving before. There are vehicles that you can purchase, or hand controls for a vehicle that you can purchase. You don't have to spend $80,000 or $60,000 on a truck, a van. So there are vehicles. I think those are 3 of the 4 truly important things that you need to do. And so it's the therapy and exercise. It's not just physical, it's mental. Go back to school so you can work and you have a purpose. Learn how to drive so you could fulfill your purpose and you feel like you're free and can do fun recreational things. And the 4th thing is set up a support system, whether that be with family, friends, or both. I would try to set up a support system. If you do those things, you can learn how to thrive for the most part. May not get you out of the chair, probably won't get you out of the wheelchair, but you don't need to get out of the wheelchair to be happy, to thrive, to prosper, to enjoy life. You guys have a great day. Thank you.